Today we're going to be doing a demo and review on this new foundation. This one here is called the Hourglass Vanish. This is a new foundation stick that just came out in the market and I am so interested in trying this on. I've actually tried a few other makeup lines such as Bobbi Brown, Makeup Forever, oh my god, there's not too many out there, but foundation sticks, and by far this has been one of my favorites. I swatched this on my hand and it's very creamy and very velvety, very easily to blend, so I thought I'd give this a try today. So before getting on to the demo and review, I'm going to just read a little bit about this product. Again, this is called the Hourglass Vanish and I got the shade in Beige. I'm hoping this is pretty close to my shade because it was really hard to find. So the proper name for this foundation is called Vanish Seamless Finish Foundation Stick. It's a mouthful. This values at $46. So this one here comes in 22 different shades, and let's just read a little description. A revolutionary foundation stick with the coverage of a concealer, the fluidity of a liquid, and the weightlessness of a powder in a long-wearing waterproof formula for undetectable full coverage. So when I did swatches, it is pretty buildable, so we'll see if it's really full coverage. So the concentration of the pigment in this foundation provides maximum coverage with minimal product, sealing all the discoloration, imperfection, flawless, seamless finish. So basically this is more like a foundation and concealer in one. So this is a long-wearing waterproof foundation look that lasts up to 12 hours. So what's really unique about this is that the innovation formula adjusts to your body temperature to effortless blend into skin. A lot of products are self-adjusting or kind of like a mood ring that kind of warms up to your body temperature that changes color. So I'm really hoping that the way how the description is, it's not going to oxidize, right? But maybe it's just saying that as it just kind of blends with your skin throughout the day, it's just more of like a seamless finish. So I'm guessing how they want me to use this foundation is with the angled brush that they want you to use the same brand of tools to blend this out. However, I don't have that brush. I do have a similar brush, which is the MAC 170. It is an angled brush and it's just as soft to buff out any type of liquid or creamier foundation. So we're just gonna open this together and see how this is. Again, my foundation shade I got is in Beige, which is a little bit more on the cools, but a little bit more cools and yellow, but not too tan, so like medium light. What's really nice about the color range is a lot of pinks, yellows, and combination of both because there are different complexions out there. I'd rather get a foundation shade that's a little bit closer to my skin tone rather than something really close and on the darker side, because once I put on my bronzer and blush and everything, it kind of naturally blends and darkens on its own. Instead, if you get that darker shade, when you put on your bronzer, you may have a line of demarcation. So I'm just gonna open the package and looks like this. It's a very sleek package here. It's a triangular shape. Again, my shade is in Beige. So pretty. So it's just like a lip gloss. You just twist it and it comes out. So I'm just gonna do a little swatch on my hand first just to show you guys how creamy the texture is. Ooh, it glides so smooth. So my hands are a little different colors than my face there, but you can kind of see it just blends really beautifully. So I'm just gonna do a color swatch to make sure this is my shade. Well, either way, we're gonna do a demo, so it's gonna be this one. So I'm just gonna swatch a little bit just to see how the texture it is. It's really nice. So now I'm just gonna start marking how I normally would put on my foundation. And you guys remember that I do have a little bit more broken capillaries here. So I'm really gonna focus on the center of the face to really neutralize that redness. Ooh. My eyeball. So far it's blending really nicely. really powdery. It's really soft. Blend the rest of the side here. So I'm gonna get a little close up, but I feel like I do need another layer of foundation. You can kind of see under my eyes it's still a little blue. I still have a lot of broken capillaries and redness here, so I do need to go in with another layer. Just the outside of my face, it's pretty good. It's just, I have that discoloration on the center of the face, so I'm just gonna really focus on that area. Looks like 2 layers did the trick. I don't know how I feel about putting on some concealer, but I still see a little blueness, the shadows in the hollow, but overall this is so good. So I'm gonna finish the rest of my makeup by setting it with powder, add a little bronzer and contour because I'm looking a little white, but this is a really good shade. And it's funny because I have another Hourglass foundation that it's also in the color beige. Not too many lines kind of have matching shades and different formulations where it's the same. So I lucked out because I was gonna grab sand, but it does have a little pink in it, which I didn't really like. So I'll be right back with my makeup. Okay, so here is the final look. I really love this foundation. It basically gave me skin finish. I added a little bit of bronzer and some highlight. And it was weird because I was really skeptical, but because, like I mentioned, I use foundation sticks in the past and they're just really hard and cakey that they weren't creamy enough for me to blend with a brush or my fingers. It was just hard. I get little dry patches, but this formulation is very, very creamy that it just melted into the skin like it said. So I'm just hoping that it won't oxidize, but I'll give you a side-by-side comparison. This is such a soft foundation. I mean, you can definitely see that there's no cakiness, there's no separation. I mean, I just set it with really light powder. And yeah, I really love it. So overall, yes, I will definitely repurchase this item. Hopefully I get some color this summer, or I don't know, or Indian summer that I can go a little bit darker, but this formulation is really, really good. I highly recommend for those to try this. You can just use this even as a touch-up to keep in your bag. You don't necessarily need to use this all the time, but for someone who hasn't tried a creamy stick foundation, this is the way to go. So I really like this so much. I really love this so much, and the color turned out really, really good. So again, stop by your Sephora's and check this out, or your local counter. Again, this values at $46. Again, this is a creamy, lightweight, seamless skin finish. Amazing. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys found this helpful. Please let me know if you guys have any other makeup reviews that you would like me to try. And I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye!